Hello everybody, Daniel here, and this one a bit different today. New account means I'm going to have to do something to make it a bit different, and this is a piece of software that you can use when you combine Pokemon Online with the equivalent to software to make it look somewhat like a DS battle. So I put it up here just to see what it looks like and hope you like this sort of thing. The big criticism with Pokemon Online to watch is that it's bloody boring because there's no animation. This tries to bridge the gap for us unlucky sods that can't use DS Wi-Fi, either because we can't afford fancy WPA enabled DS's, or just because, you know, in my case you're stuck in a rental accommodation where you can't choose to get WEP, which is what you need. Anyway, this is just a random fun battle against a guy from the clan that I'm in. Well, I said, as you can look from the Pokemon here, tier's not particularly important. I just use my NU team that I'm tweaking, and unfortunately when I found out the battle that Sableye moved up a tier meant I had to change that, and he's just using one of his OU teams. It doesn't really work very well, he admits himself. I said, we just play him fun, just see if this would work or not. And you saw from the start, this is now my Eviolite Staryu that I have to use as a spinner because NU has no good spinners. So I thought I might as well be a bit more interesting and go for something a bit different. I sped that bit up, as you may have seen, because it was just stalling out between me spinning away Stealth Rocks, whereas he crunches me and I recover, sort of thing. Anyway, I switch back and pulling out my marksman, not just the worst nickname in the world, Pikachu. I get a boost, obviously, from the Thunderbolt that comes in, and I'm thinking now I could potentially start a bit of a sweep here. I'm going to go Hidden Power as a precaution because I think that the grass knot from here will definitely kill, and it doesn't. So we end up getting wiped out with a big crunch in the face, and that's a bit of a shame, really. So I bring in Wargarble. Don't ask why it's called that, because I don't have a clue. Anyway, he brings a Skarmory, which is kind of the correct, obvious play to do. So I bring Dabomb because being NU, I've not got a right lot of solutions for anything in Sandstorm, frankly, because it doesn't exist. But I'm just thinking, just as a precaution, I'll go for the burn, but I don't need to because Stealth Rock kills him anyway. And if you notice, Stealth Rock on this piece of software looks like a piece of dog shit in a bag. Yeah, if you want to know what website this is, I will definitely put it in the description for you. I take no clip credit, by the way, for finding it, because I did not. Anyway, as you saw there, Psychic one-hit killed me, and I'm able to return the favour by killing his Dragonite with a Shadow Ball. And unfortunately, Thunderbolt's definitely going to kill, which is definitely a shame because it's always nice to have a Drift Bloom sweep going on, but I don't get the opportunity. Luckily he has Thunder, which misses because obviously Sandstorm does not boost its accuracy in any way, shape or form, and now I've got to bring out effectively an inferior Volcarona in the form of Masquerain. But I think, hell no, I'm not going to take that, and I'll have to use my Nipper there. Unfortunately it's a bit of fodder because I have nothing to take this particularly well, but I'm going to pretend that I've got a Scarf by bringing out my Mesprit. And unfortunately he predicts me well and goes into Skarmory, which means the Ice Punch does sod all. So I run away. Unfortunately that now gives away that I don't have a Scarf or a Band or anything like that. I don't have a lot, so I'm just going to knock its attack down, and it will wins me back in anyway, so that's fine. But I'm going to stay in, assuming he's going to do it again, and hope that he's going to flinch. He didn't flinch, but we're okay. He knocks the attack down again, so I know I can take at least one. And Hydro Pump has to bloody miss, doesn't it? Which definitely would have killed him. But never mind, there's not a lot I can do about it now. But what was annoying for me is that I'd missed 4 of them previously in a row, so that was definitely annoying. But at least I hit the 5th time. But unfortunately this means I've got absolutely no chance of taking that hit. And now I'm thinking, hang on, I could win this. Genuinely, I could definitely win this at this stage. Especially helped the fact that I use a U-turn and I get a crit. So that's my little bit of good luck. I'm thinking I could have survived a Brave Bird anyway with this spread, but it should be alright. And now I'm thinking I've definitely won. And oh my dear God, he got a crit. And he won. Hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.